Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. In our next session for the 500 most expected CAT 2024 DILR questions. Now here in this series of sessions we have already reached part number 11. So previously we have conducted 10 sessions especially on 500 most expected CAT 2024 DILR questions. Now, my dear friends, now like in all these sessions, what we have done is we have discussed some of the questions which have already appeared in CAT examinations, or the questions which are made on the lines of the questions which have been asked in DILR. Now, the section of DILR has always been tricky in CAT examination. Now, if I talk about especially the questions of data interpretation, now sometimes it may happen that we are unable to understand the data that is given to us. Leave behind the questions, we are unable to crack the data, we are unable to decode what all values are given, we are unable to pick up the values from the graph or whatever figure is given to us. So, in this session today, I have picked up one very good set which has the which has appeared in one of the previous year papers of CAT examination, in which once again the data is given in slightly complex manner. Okay, so in today's session, the agenda, the important agenda will be tackling all those sets in which the data is not given in a simpler manner, but will have to do something to understand in order to understand the data that is given to us. All right. So we'll have a look at one such set. So without wasting any more time, let us start solving this set. So I will spend good amount of time on the directions which are given before I'll move on to the questions. Okay. So we'll understand how to read the data that is given in the graph. So this is the entire information that is given. So I can say that this is a scattered chart. Scattered chart. This is not a normal chart. This is not a bar graph, line graph. This is not a pie chart. This is not a table. This is a scattered chart in which the data is given in a scattered form. Okay. So let's read the directions first of all. So question says that to compare the rainfall data, Indian Meteorological Department calculated long period average, that is termed as LPA. So they have calculated LPA, long period average of rainfall during period June to August for each of the 16 states. So in this figure, in this graph, you can see 16 states, the data about the 16 states. I'll not count. I'll believe them that the data is given for 16 states. Okay. The figure given below shows the actual rainfall measured in during June to August 2019 and the percentage deviations from LPA of respective states in 2018. Each state along with its actual rainfall is presented in the figure. Okay, so there are two things which are given in this figure. We'll talk about both of them one by one. So one thing that is given is actual rainfall from June to August for the year of 2019 in millimeters. Okay. Now each state along with its actual rainfall is presented in the figure. So if you look at the state of Maharashtra at the top in the figure, so I'll circle it. So this is Maharashtra. So the rainfall for Maharashtra, the actual rainfall for Maharashtra is 1000 mm in the year of 2019 in the period of June to August. All right. So this is the data for 3 months, June, July, and August of the year 2019. Okay. And they're talking about only these 3 months for every year. So this is for 2019, Maharashtra 1000 mm of rainfall in the year 2019. Similarly, for Gujarat, it is 600. For Goa, it is 2700. For Mizoram, it is 1100. For Kerala, it is 1500. Meghalaya, it is 1750, and so on. All right. Okay. Now, one of the students, Athar, is saying, sir, can I ask you about particular college because I can call from that college direct admission? Athar, yes, you may post, but See, very frankly, uh, I will not be able to tell you clearly, like completely, like about whether you should be taking admission in that college or not. Because, see, I don't know your credentials, I don't know your situation, I don't know your surroundings, I don't know your academics, I don't know how good or bad a student you are. I don't know what all factors will govern the admission to be taken by you. So since we are strangers, it will be difficult for me to suggest you anything as far as admission in any college is concerned. All right, fine. If you want to understand the feedback of the college, so it is always better to scroll over the internet, learn about that college, learn about the placements of that college, talk to any of the student who is currently studying in the second year through some online portals. So this is the best way of getting to know about any particular college from a person, like if you don't have any mentor who is teaching you from the beginning. All right. Okay, so Alkesh Dinesh Modi for MMS through CET, that closed around 95%. So Akhilesh Dinesh Modi, yes, I have heard of this college, but I can say that this is very average college. So you may take admission in this college, but once again, the things that I have mentioned earlier, you must consider all those factors as well. All right. Okay, now let's continue discussing this. So actual rainfall is mentioned like I have seen here. Now the second thing that is given is long period average, LPA. Okay, so this graph shows the deviation from LPA for the year 2019. Now what is LPA, long period average? Nothing is defined about that. Long period average, ठीक है, they have used this term in the directions, but they have not defined what do they mean by long period average. Okay, so we can ignore this fact because long period average is nothing, is not a standard thing. It might be a standard thing for Indian Meteorological Department, but we are preparing for CAT examination and this is not a standard thing for us. So do not waste your time in understanding what actually is long period average, right? So they have given LPA, they have mentioned that the calculation of LPA is done, but how it is done, not mentioned. What this figure is saying, the figure shows the actual rainfall. So it is giving us two things, the actual rainfall for the year 2019 and the percentage deviation from LPA of the respective states in 2018. So 2018 का जो भी LPA था उससे percentage deviation given है. So these are the two things which are mentioned in this graph, in this figure. Okay. Now based on this, let's start solving the question. Probably they may define long period average for a particular question in which it is required. But right now we know nothing about that. All right. Now let's look at the first question. Question number one is, if a heavy monsoon state is defined as a state with actual rainfall from June August 2019 of 900 mm or more, then approximately what percentage of heavy monsoon states have a negative deviation from the respective LPAs in 2019? All right. So basic question, ज़्यादा difficult नहीं है. So what happens normally is, what I have seen, what I have experienced normally is, students, they tend to waste time just because of some unfamiliar terms. So like LPA is not familiar and is also not defined in the question. So why you have to waste your time in understanding this term? So you can directly go to the questions, and if something is asked about that LPA, then you focus your mind, then you waste your energy in understanding, in finding out the things about that particular term. Okay, so right now we can leave this term completely. So let's read this question once again. If heavy monsoon state is defined as a state with actual rainfall of 900 mm or more. So 900 mm or more, this is heavy monsoon state. So 900 mm, as you can see on this graph, Okay, 0, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. Now between 1000 and 800, I can say that this will be the line of 1000. I'll mark it with different color. I'll mark this line with blue color. So this is the line I am talking about. Okay, and 900 will lie somewhere here. Okay, now I am looking for heavy monsoon state in which the rainfall is 900 mm or more. So let's mark all those states. It will be Maharashtra, it will be Sikkim, it will be Mizoram, it will definitely be Goa, then Arunachal, Kerala, and Meghalaya. Okay, I can see only these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only these 7 states having rainfall greater than or equal to 900 mm. Okay, now some of these states have a positive deviation. They are lying above this line, and some of these states have negative deviation. Like if you look at Maharashtra, so Maharashtra's dot is here. So Maharashtra's rainfall is 1000 and Maharashtra's deviation is 30. Percentage deviation is 30. Similarly, Sikkim, the rainfall is 1350 and the percentage deviation is 25. Looking at Arunachal, whose rainfall is 1000, its deviation is negative, minus 10. Kerala has also minus 10 and Meghalaya has minus 15. Okay, but no need to look at this. You'll have to find out then approximately what percentage of heavy monsoon states. So, what is the total number of heavy monsoon states? The total number of heavy monsoon states is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maharashtra, Sikkim, Mizoram, Goa, Arunachal, Kerala, and Meghalaya. So, these 7 states are heavy monsoon states. So, approximately what percentage of heavy monsoon states have a negative deviation? So, negative deviation are for the 3 states which are lying below the blue line that I have made. These 3 states are Arunachal, Kerala, and Meghalaya. So, I can say that 3 out of 7 states have negative deviations from LPA. So, I'll have to convert this in percentages. 1 by 7 कितना होता है 14.28. So 3 by 7 will be multiplied by 3. So that is 42.84. So 42.84, 42.86 I have in the option. I need to calculate the answer approximately. It is clearly mentioned in the question. So approximately 42.86. Option C should be the correct answer of this question. All right. So that is the first question. Not at all difficult. You might think that the data was very complex, but it is actually not very complex. Okay, let's move on and look at the next question. So this was question number 1. Answer is option C, 42.86. Question number 2 related to the same set. Now, if a low monsoon state, now they have defined a low monsoon state. It is a state with actual rainfall of 750 mm or less. Then, what is the median deviation from LPA defined in the y-axis of the figure of low monsoon states? Now, median. First of all, we should know what is median. Okay. Now, median pata lag gaya, then it will be very easy to answer this question. So let's see if any one of you can answer this. Now I have already explained like I have explained completely about this figure, about this graph. So now you can work on this question and try to find out the answer of this question. Yes, any answer for this? Now let's first of all define what median is. Now median of a given set of terms is the middle term when all the terms are arranged in increasing or decreasing order. So if all of them are arranged in some order, then median is the middle term. I'm really sorry for some disturbance because of some disturbance. Okay. So median, we all know what median is. So now they are talking about low monsoon states having rainfall 750 or less. So let's mark all these states. So it is Gujarat, Karnataka, Rajasthan, MP, Assam, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Delhi, and Manipur. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 states with low monsoon state. Okay, then what is the median deviation from LPA of these 9 states? Okay, now as I can see that in this graph, they are already arranged in decreasing order or increasing order. Fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Since there are 9 states, I can say that the middle one, the fifth from the bottom or the fifth from the top, will be the answer. So I will leave 4 from the top and 4 from the bottom, and I'll get the middle one. So I'll leave Gujarat, which is at the top, then Karnataka, then Rajasthan and MP. I will leave these 4 from the top, Manipur, Delhi, Jharkhand, and West Bengal from the bottom. Now I'm left with Assam. So Assam will be the state having median deviation from LPA. Okay. Now Assam's deviation from LPA is 10 with a negative sign. So my answer will be minus 10 for this question. Okay, so minus 10, that is option A will be the correct answer of question number 2. Okay, let's move on and look at the next question, question number 3. Now, question number 3, what is the average rainfall of all the states that have actual rainfall of 600 mm or less in 2019 and have a negative deviation from LPA? Simple, negative deviation चाहिए and average rainfall 600 mm or less. 600 mm or less with negative deviation. So I'll look at I'll look for below this line and the states having actual rainfall 600 mm or less. So it will be Assam, it will be West Bengal, Jharkhand, Delhi, and Manipur. So all these states have a negative deviation and the rainfall is 600 mm or less. So calculate the average rainfall for these states. So I'll write the values 600 Assam, 600 West Bengal, 400 Jharkhand, 300 Delhi, and 400 Manipur. The sum is 12, 16, 20, 23. 2300 is the sum. When divided by 5, it will be 460. So 460, option B will be the correct answer of this question. All right. So that was the third question. Option B, 460 being the correct answer. Moving on to question number 4. Now question number 4, they will use LPA. They have used LPA. Okay. So they will now define what actually LPA is and then they will ask the question using LPA. So question number 4 says the LPA of a state, long period average of a state for a particular year is defined as the rainfall, the average rainfall in the preceding 10 years. So long period average, it is the average rainfall in the preceding 10 years. So long period they have considered as 10 years, considering the period of June to August only. For example, LPA in 2018 is the average rainfall during 2009 to 2018 and LPA in 2019 is the average rainfall during 2010 up till 2019. So they are just considering the 10-year period Okay, starting from that particular year to the previous 10 years. It is also observed that the actual rainfall in Gujarat is in 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. So they want the LP of Gujarat in 2019 is closest to. All right. So now it is time to look at all the previous data. So first of all, let's understand what all things are given here. It is observed that the actual rainfall in Gujarat in 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. The actual rainfall in Gujarat. Let's talk about Gujarat. Let's locate Gujarat. Now, Gujarat's actual rainfall in 2019 is 600 mm. Okay, so from here I can find its rainfall in 2009. So 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. So if 2009 is considered as X, so 2019 will be 1.2x. So from here the value of X will come out to be 500. So if you have a basic understanding of percentages, you can do this thing orally as well. Okay. So 2019, the rainfall given in the graph is 600, and it is given that the rainfall of 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall of 2009. From there, I have got the rainfall of 2009 as 500. ओके नाउ शिव यू आर सेइंग सर मजा नहीं आ रहा सो शिव अब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हैं अब यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसा हम कुछ एंटरटेनमेंट तो कर नहीं रहे ठीक है सो ये क्वेश्चन प्रीवियसली कैट में आ चुका है अब तुम मजे लेके करो या बिना मजे लिए करो इट्स टोटली अप टू यू शिव ओके सो 2009 का रेनफॉल पता लग गया इट इज इक्वल टू 500 mm दिस इज वन थिंग ओके नाउ deviation from LPA percentage is given. So LPA up till 2018 we have to find out, and the rainfall of 2019 is given as 600 mm. Okay. Now for Gujarat, the deviation from LPA is 25 percentage. Okay. So I can say that this rainfall of Gujarat, which is 600, is 25 percentage more than the LPA of previous year. Okay. So LP of previous year, let's say it is Y. So rainfall of 2019 is 25% more than the LP of 2018. That means 1.25 times Y. So from here you will get the value of Y as 480. Okay. So we have also got the LPA of 2018. Now, LP of 2018 means what? So basically, it is the average starting from 2009 up till 2018. Okay. So average of 10 years is 480. So sum of these 10 years starting from 2009 up to 2018 will be 480 multiplied by 10. That is 4800. Okay. So now I have sum from 2009 up till 2018. Okay. Now let's talk about the period 2010 up till 2019 because we'll have to find out LPA of this period, right? So 2010 up till 2019, first of all, I'll calculate the sum. So this value will be equal to 4800, the sum of this period minus the value of 2009, which is 500, plus the value of 2019, which is 600. So the sum comes out to be 49, right? So if the sum for this 10-year period is 4900, then the average will be 4900 divided by 10. That is 490. So 490 will be the LP of Gujarat in 2019. So मैंने क्या किया? Sum 2009 से 2018 का given था. मैंने 2009 remove कर दिया and 2019 add कर दिया. So first year remove कर दिया, next year add कर दिया. So I got the sum from 2010 up till 2019, which came out to be 4900. Then, since this is for 10 years, divided by 10, I've got the LPA, long period average, for 2019. All right. Am I clear? So that's about the fourth question of this set. The answer is 490. So friends, that is all about this session. So this was a short, crisp session in which we have discussed one of the sets from the previous year papers of CAT examination, in which the data is not given in in a very easy format. All right. So that's all from my side for this session. Now, friends, some useful information for all of you. You can register for CAT 2024 DILR strategy, which is a free live interactive workshop to be conducted today on 7th of February at 7 p.m. So please do register for this workshop by visiting our application. Also, you can get up to 90% scholarship on CAT preparation programs. The next scholarship test is on 11th of February at 11 a.m. So register for this scholarship test by visiting our application. All India Open Mock for CAT 2024 will be live starting from 9th of February till 18th of February. You can also register for this mock by visiting our application. Also, you can check CAT College Predictor, which is based on your profile. The link for the same is given in our description. Any doubts you have, you can fill this form. The link is pinned in the comment. Now, by filling this form, you can mention your query, you can mention any of the doubts that you have, and you will get a call from any of the mentors from BYJU'S Exam Prep. You can click on Talk to Our Counselor on BYJU'S Exam Prep application to talk to our counselor. You can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you again. Bye bye.